I'm gonna go ahead, while I've got everything apart, take the valve cover off because whoever painted this did not do a good job. Alright, I couldn't find my rubber mallet anywhere, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Probably give it a couple. God, you see that? A washer almost fell in my engine. That would have been very bad. Okay, we've got that off. You can have a little look at this. This looks really clean actually. I'm impressed. Alrighty, that's good. So I'm gonna scrape all this paint off. Alright, so I got this little scraper tool. I'm just gonna go ahead. You can see how crappy this paint is. It literally just, you can really get it off with your fingernail. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape all the paint off this and give her a fresh coat. Alright, so I got the valve cover pretty clean actually. It turned out really good. I've just got it sitting in front of the heater right now. It's a little bit cold. I don't want to lay paint on cold metal. But yeah, I also went ahead and sanded these to clean them up so when I paint it, I can bring that back to life a little bit easier. Alright, so now that I made a little painting station, a little sawhorse, just whip that up. I'm going to give it one last wipe down and then go ahead and give it some coats of the old wrinkle red. That's all nice and warmed up now. So just give this a little final wipe down. Alright, so I got that masked off. I just decided to put some stuff in there. I don't really care too much about it, but gonna go ahead and give it a first coat. Nice and light. Walk all the way around. First light coat. Make sure she's all shaken up. And that should be good for a first coat. It's the next day, and I've let this dry overnight, and it actually turned out alright. You can see it's got that wrinkle effect. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get rid of the paint on the emblems here. You know, expose some of that VTech doach. We need some of that exposed in silver, as it looks sick. So I'm not sure if a razor blade or sandpaper is going to be the best option, but we will take it over the bench and see if I can avoid ruining this. So I'm going to try this razor blade. Kind of nervous because I don't want to mess this up, but I'm just going to go for it. Okay, yeah, that's coming off pretty easily actually. Wow. So not looking too bad. Obviously, if you get a little bit closer, it has some red paint on it still. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in front of the heater to let it dry a little bit, because underneath was still a little bit wet. And then I think I'm just going to sand it, give it a nice brushed effect on the metal there, and then should be good. Alright guys, so that about wraps up this video. Just wanted to get that valve cover cleaned up because all the paint was just flaking right off it. So got that looked after. But yeah, I'm just going to let that finish curing up before I bolt it in. And then still waiting on that ignition coil to come in. I double checked, I'm pretty sure it's the right one. So hopefully we get that in. We can get this thing running properly. Hit some VTEC because that'd be pretty fun. I know I'm a racer now, but yeah, this thing is going to be a fun little project.